Hashtag Front Stoop Live, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you use that hashtag when you share this out. We got some good independent music to listen to tonight. So I hope you guys ready for it. And I hope those who sent in the music are here ready to, you can call in, tell us about the song, the music, or whatever it is. All that. We're going to be dependent on those who are listening to call in. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever it is. We got about 8 tracks to listen to tonight. But I do got to say this, and I got my man Savvy and Guillermo here with me. I got to say this, ladies and gentlemen. When you're sending your music in, please make sure it's good quality. You can't send me something that sounds like you put a tape in a cassette and recorded it. All right, you got to send in good quality, man. If you're not sending in good quality, there's no chance that it's going to get played. You can guarantee that. It's got to be good quality. But let me get my guys over here, man, so we can get this thing going. See, we got Savvy, we got Guillermo. What's up, fellas? How y'all feeling?
Chilling, man. First and foremost, prayers up for Patrick Ewing. We just got confirmed he has COVID. Hopefully, he's had it for a while, as in like he's had it for a while and his body's be able to fight it off and he'll be fine. So just want to say that first and foremost. But
yeah, man.
That's it, man.
Yeah. And that's my guy. That's, Patrick Ewing. That's my favorite player of all time. You know what I mean? So please.
Carry New York on his back, man.
Yeah, man. Please let Patrick Ewing be okay. I need that man to be okay.
Yes, man.
I want to see him go to the NBA, bro. That's my dream, man. I want to see his dude go to the NBA, man.
Yeah, man. Well, we got some good artists to listen to tonight. I spent a long time shuffling through music. Some of it was garbage. Some of it was okay. Some of it was good. A long time. And just because you're not on tonight doesn't mean that your music was trash and didn't like it. You can only play so many people. You know what I mean? So, your song might get played at another time. But some stuff was just terrible. Terribly produced. Sounded like, they recorded it sitting in the middle of a trash can or something. I don't know. But it is what it is. I guess it's a learning process. And those people who really had bad quality, I'm going to email you and say, hey, get your quality up. Before because there were a couple of songs that sounded like they could be good, but the quality just wasn't there. You got to at least have a certain level of quality if you want to have your music to be heard. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? What you got to say to that, Savvy? Then we'll go ahead and we'll get into the first joint that I want to listen to.
I'll say this. The listening experience is pretty much everything when it comes to how people receive music, okay? And that might sound obvious, but if you take a song that is not that good, that is low quality, and you just boost the quality of the production value of that song, change nothing about the lyrics or the music, people will immediately respond much more positively to that track.
Right.
Simply because of how it hits the ears. So it is absolutely worth anyone's time to go through the channels and systems of finding an educational resource that works for you, that will give you the at least basics of mixing or point you in the direction of someone who can help you in that department.
Yeah. And there's too many resources out nowadays. There's too much technology out so that you can have good quality sounding music, But anyway, let's get to the first track. All right, we're going to get to the first track. The first song is called Breakup. It's by an artist named Scram Carolina. I read a little bit about Scram Carolina. Not going to read everything. I got a long bio here. I'm not going to read everything. The piano track producer Superfloyd sent Scram inspired the upstate rapper to write lyrics for the song that became Daddy's Day. Being in music, I meet so many kids. This is Scram talking to you now. They're infatuated with rap music and so many of them don't have fathers at home or in their life, sometimes I could probably set it up. So I don't want to point a finger, but as fathers need to be more in these kids' lives. When called for this interview, Scram is leaving his daughter's graduation ceremony at Sue Cleveland Elementary School. He feels Daddy's Day is the key tune on his fourth album, Sylvester Meets Scram, which dropped in the fall of 2010. So obviously this is an old bio. This is new music, though. All right, so what I just read to you gives you an idea of what Scram is about. So let's go ahead and let's take a listen to, let me get it over here, Scram Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. The name of the song is Break Up.
Hey, I just called today to say I can't do this no more. And I know it's kind of cowardly of me doing this over the phone, but I'm just calling to tell you we done. I'm tired of being hungover. For real.
Beat me up, Scotty.
Yeah. Hey, liquor, it's time I let you go. I'm sick and tired of getting drunk, and I don't want you no more. So this is my goodbye, and I know you seen it coming. You make me mean to my kids, you make me cheat on my woman. So hey, liquor, it's time I let you go. I'm sick and tired of getting drunk, and I don't want you no more. So this is my goodbye, and I know you seen it coming. You make me mean to my kids, you make me cheat on my woman. I left you alone for 6 months. I ain't gonna lie, it was pretty hard, but you was controlling my life, so baby, I had to take charge. I seen you out with them bras, and I ain't gonna lie, I was pretty jealous. I wanted to touch you so bad when you was out with the fellas. I seen your cousin Jack, he tried to act like he ain't really know me. All the money that I gave this fool, matter of fact, you still owe me. I'm slowly starting to get depressed, I'm really starting to not care, cause I've been with you my whole life, liquor, you was always there. Since I was 18 in the Marines, girl, you stayed by my side. When all my friends left me lonely, baby, stayed down the ride. My pride won't let me pick you up, I'm doing good just to speak. You ask me why I don't come around, it's cause I know I get weak. And then I figure why not? Hey, a little won't hurt, but every time we link up liquor, we end up doing dirt. You love it when I go fast, you be screaming go faster. You make me feel so good, I'm the slave, you the master. Hey liquor, it's time I let you go. I'm sick and tired of getting drunk, and I don't want you no more. So this is my goodbye, and I know you seen it coming. You make me mean to my kids, you make me cheat on my woman. So hey liquor, it's time I let you go. I'm sick and tired of getting drunk, and I don't want you no more. So this is my goodbye, and I know you seen it coming. You make me mean to my kids, you make me cheat on my woman. I seen your sister Tequila the last time I called her. She said, hey Scram, when the last time you talked to your girl? She said you moved out your mama's and you finally got your own place. She said that every time she see you, you all in somebody's face. She said it's cause of you somebody cheated, it's cause of you somebody lied. You was around them boys when they got the arguing, then somebody died. His mother cried and took a sip of you, that's why I can't really trip with you. They said that you and Crown be hanging around at every interview. I finna do something I should've did like 20 years ago. I'ma throw you up against the wall, cause I don't need you no more. Please go, cause from now on I'm putting the good Lord above you. It's gonna be awkward at the cookouts because my family still love you. Even my daughter asked about you, she finally turned 21. You better stay away from her, cause I don't want a grandson. We had fun, but we done liquor. Man, can't you understand? Saying yes was so easy, but saying no done made me a man. Hey liquor, it's time I let you go. I'm sick and tired of getting drunk, and I don't want you no more. So this is my goodbye, and I know you seen it coming. You make me mean to my kids, you make me cheat on my woman. So hey liquor, it's time I let you go. I'm sick and tired of getting drunk, and I don't want you no more. So this is my goodbye, and I know you seen it coming. You make me mean to my kids, you make me cheat on my woman. Yeah, so I see you around. Matter of fact, I'm about to go celebrate and have a drink to the fact that I'm not drinking no more. Well, that don't make sense.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Scram Carolina, and the name of the song is Break Up, and you can clearly hear the concept of that song. All right, guys, tell me what you think about it. Sabby, you're up.
He clearly has a couple of elements to his personality. He clearly has a soulful presence, you know, and voice. Absolutely. He clearly has a comedic aspect to his personality. There's definitely a comedic bone there, and he definitely has a good feel for abstraction. He takes a concept and he abstracts it from its normal concept. He's using personification. He's talking to liquor like it's a woman that he's breaking up with, and I feel like just off rip, just being able to tell you what the concept of the song is a positive point, because a lot of the times you listen to a song and you can't tell what the concept of the song was.
Right.
Some people are not concept artists, so that's worth mentioning. But I enjoyed what I heard. He clearly has that country flavor, that southern flavor. I can't isolate the exact region, the exact state, but there's that twang to it. There's a soul to it. I like the beat. I like the lyricism, and I enjoy what I heard just now. So good on Scram.
Right, that's what's up. Guillermo.
Yeah, I thought it was okay. Nothing special. It was kind of generic. The flow was kind of generic. The beat was cool. I don't think it was anything special. I mean, the topic itself, I thought was deep. I like the line where he said, my daughter's turning 21. I don't want no grandsons. You know what I mean? I thought that was probably like the highlight of the song. But other than that, I thought it was just a little bit too basic, man. Like, I like when, if you're going to delve into that type of stuff, I think the beat and the flow of the message was fine. I just felt like the rapping was a little bit too basic. And it's not East Coast bias. I'm not one of those people, because I've heard, I can hear Scarface kill up a song about, drinking and alcoholism in that Southern twang. You know what I mean? So I just thought it was it was all right. It wasn't, I don't think it was anything special, but
Okay, I like the song. I don't mind when somebody can be, doesn't have to get too, too poetic, or doesn't have to get too, so deep into the lyrics that you can't comprehend what they're saying.
Deep. You don't have to wax poetic about 151, 160. I'm not saying you have to get deep like that, but I just felt like the delivery, because the rhyming scheme was basic. So it's like the message itself could be deep, but it's also how you present it. And it's not, you could do it in the Southern way and be extremely deep. Like Scarface could give you a song, make you feel it, but it's how he says certain things, and in certain cases, certain points of the rhymes where you feel it, and it's different. It's not the same kind of monotonous rap. And so I'm not itching on it. It's a decent song. I just felt like, it was just basic. So.
Okay. I like it. I thought that it was, for me, the basicness of it was good enough so that I could actually, understand it and follow it along and not get lost and go someplace else with it. I enjoyed it. Big Freezy, what about you?
Hey, what's up, boss?
I'm chilling, man. How you feeling?
Good, man. Hey, before I jumped on, man, I was listening to it in the room. This joint is fire, son. This joint is dope to me. You know what I'm saying? Because, I'm not artists all the time about talking about absolutely nothing. They rap and you have no idea what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And then the beat be too futuristic for the moment and all that. This right here had a dope beat, something you can vibe to even without the lyrics. And then my man was actually talking about something. And I think I might know Scram Carolina. Okay. You know what I'm saying? This joint right here, is fire.
Yeah.
This joint right here is fire. This is like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say it's like top 10 hit of the year, but it's definitely something that you can put on a playlist. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to my man for not trying not to overdo it. He had a subject and he just stuck to it and didn't try to, murder the beat. He just rocked with it. Shout out to my man for putting out some fire.
All right. Scram, I see Scram is in the chat. Scram, if you feel up to it, call in 516-405-2246. Tell us your inspiration for the song, man.
Come on, dog.
Go ahead and call in 516-405-2246. Sabby, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Freeze. If you don't know Scram Carolina, most of us definitely know a guy like Scram Carolina. You feel me? Who probably has a similar struggle, or even just like has a similar flavor to him, personality wise. I know I definitely do. one thing I can agree with is that I do definitely feel like I can probably guess within about 3 years of when that beat was made. You feel me? I do kind of feel like there is a certain era that sound kind of harkens back to. So if you were to update the sound, I would be very interested in hearing what kind of beats you would hear if you were trying to appeal to like a younger audience in that respect. But I do enjoy the song for the function of the song. It was clearly supposed to be a vibe, you know what I mean? And he set in the vibe, and he did well, you know. And I feel like he has a great foundation, and he can build some songwriting over time. But for where he's at right now, he's doing great.
Yeah, man.
You know,
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no doubt
that song
about it.
sounded great. It was a cohesive track, and it was a vibe all the way.
Yeah, no doubt about it. All right. Well, you know, Scram didn't call in. If he gets a chance, if he does call in later on, then, you know, cool. We'll talk to him. I do want to get on to the next track, though. The next track is by an artist by the name of MF, and I'm not exactly sure what MF means, but I do have a short bio. Rising in Fort Lauderdale, so he's from Fort Lauderdale. He's a wordsmith, calls himself a wordsmith, MF. This is his new single. It's called Judgment. It's produced by 3-time Grammy-winning producer Street Runner. All right, this is the first release off his upcoming project, From Nothing Comes Everything. All right, he said you could catch the video on Revolt TV, of which it recently appeared. All right, so let's check out MF, and the song is called Judgment.
Let's take them a little higher this time. Get well soon. You're welcome. As I rise from the valley of death, fully possessed, seen who was thought solid, turn tripe, try to finesse. Entire world in shambles, try to keep us all oppressed. Listen here, switch from checkers, young world, we play chess. Don't do well with subliminals, yeah, I'm still moving minimal. Learning low expectations, please respect all my principles. Last night another slave somewhere in the projects. Type they say was bad and bougie, somewhat with an offset. I don't do this for stripes, no do I value recognition. Half of y'all walking corpse, need to see more attentions. Pay attention to the details. Hop on social media, perpetrating big vibes. When deep down, you just easel. Lord knows I mean well. Got a slick mouth, bad temper, pure heart, and do alright with females. Now that's over with, let's get back to the point. 17 murdered and Broward by coward at gunpoint. Picture is 2010, losing my brain. Retail job, petty check and bills to my name. Could hardly pay for chicken noodles, which was low, man. If I'm a kid, then you a swallow it. Get low, man. With every loss, it's how you bounce back, champ. Don't be naive. Coming from this island household, would you believe? Mother told me keep on rapping, ignore greed. Let me ask, would you rather grow seeds or raise your seeds? Trying to build a legacy, still moving flawlessly. Know they got it in for me, cause I'm a young prodigy. Then try my worth, I risk it all again. Wish that upon me, that's many men. Y'all follow trends, born with the short end of the stick, my back against the wall. We're in the city, kids in love with ball. Whoever knew this be life in the long haul? The president is Trump, should I take the synagogue? Have you ever seen a grown man cry? Till his child's left lifeless, grown man like why? I'm telling you, homie, keep your eyes wide. You about to see a battle where good and evil collides. Are you surprised? I think not. Never trust a person who finds out your weak spot. Hopped in the car, son, went back to the block to do some free thinking, finish what I forethought. Meaning for knowledge from this 12-year stint. Certain relationships ain't meant to be missed. Rakim stamped me, been grateful ever since. Take way more to break me than 2 cents. MF.
Second, I had myself muted. My bad. That was MF, and the title of the song is Judgment. All right, so guys, tell me what you think about it. Go ahead, Sabby. You're up there.
Man, oh man. First of all, that beat was hard.
Beat was hard.
I think I heard him mention that he was from Broward.
Broward,
Hey,
yeah. Yep.
I have
Hey,
myself muted.
I like that sound.
And
I like that sound
the song is
for sure. And he definitely delivered a lyrical performance. You know, I can definitely say that. You know, I'm not gonna knock his dubbing of himself as a wordsmith. He definitely gave me what I needed to see in order to observe that there's some craftsmanship there. So good on him. I think he wrote the beat well, and I liked the overall themes of what he was saying. So good on you.
All right. Who wants to jump up next?
I'll
Big
go
Freak.
next if you don't want to go crazy.
Yeah, go ahead, Gambo.
I thought it was okay. I thought the beat kind of overpowered his flow and his voice.
I agree.
You know, I think he probably should have picked more of a mellow beat, being to talk about things like, you know, what happened to Broward, like stuff like about the streets and stuff. Like I think he mentioned Broward County or something like that. I got to listen to the song again, but I just felt like the beat kind of overpowered what he was saying. You know what I mean? And usually those type of beats, you know, when I think back to, you know, someone on a sample saying and that stuff, I think of like Wu-Tang and RZA. But all those guys,
Exactly.
all those guys had characters that kind of, you know, like they beat up the beat, like the beat never beat them up. You know what I mean? Like Ghostface, ODB. You know what I mean? Like they would just be spin some ridiculous stuff, and you wouldn't. And the beat would just go along with the chaos. And I think this guy, at least for the song, the energy didn't match the beat. So, and the flow itself was like, you know, he changed up here and there, but it was okay. I'm not issuing on him. I'm not saying he's whack. It's not whack at all, but you know, I would prefer to. I probably wouldn't mind hearing another song. A beat that kind of matches his flow and his tempo, but you know, I thought overall it's just okay.
Okay, Freezy.
Hey, what frustrates me the most about cats that call themselves wordsmiths is, and I'm talking about cats like Cannabis and Keith Murray, is they take long ass words and rhyme them together, and sometimes the content just don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? They take a word this long and rhyme it with a word that's longer. But in this case right here, I think my man delivered some on a lot of lines. You know what I'm saying? I was wondering if he was going to, you know, trip himself trying to do too much. But I think my man has been working at this long enough where he probably got good at it. You know what I'm saying? The voice thing is one of those things, you know, you got to be particular in the beats that you pick, because if you pick one of them hard beats like what Young Savvy and Guillermo just said, and your voice can't cut through, you know what I'm saying? It just sounds, you know, it's just going to sound crazy. Overall, man, I like the song. I think my man did a pretty good job at it too. You know what I'm saying? I would listen to this song again and listen to other stuff that my man come out with. I just don't like the name. Don't come out with a name like MF when, you know, I'm a fan of an artist named MF. You know what I'm saying? Get you a real name, dog. Get a real name.
You don't know nothing about MF Doom. Don't try yourself, Freezy. You don't know nothing.
Hey, man, stop! Don't do that.
You don't know nothing about no MF.
The only thing I would like to know, you know, I would like to know why his name is MF. I mean, his name could be Michael something. You know, Michael Freezy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, and so he calls himself MF. Who knows? But I put his website link in the YouTube chat, so make sure you guys go check out his website. I put it in one more time so you can check him out. All right, the website link is soundslikemf.com. So there you go. And we got a phone call coming in, so let's get to the phone call. I think this might be Scram, Carolina. See what's happening here. Caller, you live on the front stoop. What's popping?
What's happening, man? This Scram, Carolina, calling, checking in with the team.
What's going on with your brother, man?
What's up, man? I'm just checking it out. I got the email today, and be honest, I don't really remember when I sent it, but I like what you're doing, man. I like what y'all doing, man.
I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
I'm from Easy, South Carolina. I work out of Atlanta, though. I'm one of them truck drivers, man. You know what I'm saying? You can hit a horn in the background. You know what I'm saying? Like you know. And I'm a true artist, man. So I think this is real cool what y'all got, and I'm sharing with all my people now, man.
I'll be back.
You know, to give everybody a platform.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. So tell us about that song a little bit.
I got tired of drinking. No, it's joking. Pretty much, you know, it was either that or I was gonna do one with music, kind of like in the realm of the vein that Eminem did that song, you know, 25 to Life. But I was like, nah, I think I want to do one where, you know, somebody who can identify with drinking. And then, you know, you got some people have other drugs of choice or whatever. They probably can relate to it too. And like Nas did, you know, when he was talking to the gun, or even Pop, me and my girlfriend, you know, it's just, I don't know, man. I mean, I just felt like it was something that a lot of people could relate to. And I enjoyed all the criticism, you know, like good and bad. I'm not one of them artists, you know, man, what you talking about? You know, I don't roll like that because I'm confident enough, you know, in myself to where, like, I know the difference between criticism and hate. Like, you know, and a lot of artists need to learn that. Like, okay, sometimes people just telling you what you need to hear about your music. And then some people they just straight up hating. So it's like, either way it go, I'm going to keep it moving. So for your boy who was talking that, I was just playing. Yeah, man, I don't know. Where you guys from?
We're from all over the place, man. I'm in D.C. I'm originally from upstate New York. Where you from?
Okay. Where I'm from Carolina, easily South Carolina, but I live in Atlanta. I work out of Atlanta.
Oh, that's right. You just said it. You work out of Atlanta.
But my people from Buffalo, so I've been to Buffalo a couple of times.
Okay. All right. I think Savvy, where you from, Savvy?
A couple questions.
Hello. What?
Yeah, go ahead, Freezy.
Hey, yo, Scram, you perform up here too? I'm in Darlington.
You in where?
Scram, can you hear me? I'm in Darlington, the Florence area.
In Florence?
Yeah.
Did you talking about Florence, South Carolina?
Yes. You perform up here?
I can't hear.
Yeah, he said.
Echo.
Yeah, he said he's in Florence, South Carolina. He was asking, do you perform there?
Yeah, we've been to Florence, something. Yeah, I've been all up through there, man. Yeah, like anywhere in Carolina, not anywhere, but I've been all over Carolina.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Well,
ask
him, is he in the crew?
He said you got a crew that rocks with you.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Well, you know, I don't want to take up too much time, man, and I put my number and I'll be in touch with the email. I love to link up with you guys and, you know, see what y'all got going on, how I can, you know, help, you know, promote and spread what y'all got going on. I'm working on the album that's coming out. Love to get some more y'all, you know, some more of my music.
Yeah, and, man. We love to,
moving, man.
Definitely. We love to, man.
Yeah. We can talk about The Last Dance. I'm a Jordan fan, so any sports people out there, they want to talk about that too. You know, I heard you know, you like the Knicks. I rock with Ewing, you know, hope he get better.
No doubt about it, man.
We'll definitely be in touch, man. I'm gonna line back on. I'm in this truck coming through Charlotte right now. I'm on my way to Atlanta, so I'm gonna check the rest of the segment out, man. I'm enjoying it, and we'll definitely be in touch, man. Much love, y'all.
I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it.
Peace, bro.
All right.
Peace.
Yep. In a
All
minute.
right, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on to the next song we got coming up. The next song is by a rapper named Booze Hefner. Booze Hefner. I hope I got it right. You know, I don't want to butcher anybody's name, but that's the rapper's name, Booze Hefner. His bio says, I'm originally from Chicago, but I was raised in different parts of Michigan. I'm now residing in Nashville, Tennessee. I currently run an entertainment company by the name of Bar None Entertainment. I'm an official work hound, but I struggle with marketing. That I've had the opportunity to work with producers such as the Honorable C-Note, band play, and a few legends here in Nashville. That I'm just trying to reach the masses and bring music back to its true essence. So let's take a listen to, and the cover that I'm bringing up a cover. It looks like you know, an EP or an album was called Transition to Transactions. The name of the song is Beef. And let's get it.
with you, bitch, I'm turning off them lights. What's a shih tzu to a pit bull, such an unbearable sight. It's like your switchblade to my 20 gauge. It's gonna be one hell of a night. Social media got you gassed up. Now you masked up with your MAGA. Oh, you mad, huh? Cause I smashed her in her new house and her bathtub. But that's too bad and that's so sad. You'll risk your life for this bust down. You got 2 kids and a good job, but you'll get that up cause she buck wild. I got 2 guns and a good aim, but I'll punch you dead in your eyebrow. That beef shit don't mean shit if you ain't ready to kill right now. First of all, you need to pipe down. It's a gunfight, put the knife down. I really ain't concerned about your lifestyle. Stay out the deep end or you might drown. What's beef? Beef is when you stranded, close your eyes, can't sleep. Paranoid because you know them boys gon' eat. Beef is when I see you. Guarantee you'll be in ICU. That's beef. What's beef? Beef is when you scared to close your eyes, can't sleep. Paranoid because you know them boys gon' eat. Beef is when I see you. Guarantee you'll be in ICU. That's beef. The laws I live by, I'll die by. So please don't play with my patience. I don't gang bang, but I'm chief crazy. And I don't care how you take it. Pull your pants up, nigga, stand up. Act like you really want smoke. Or get your bands up and get canned up. How you gonna beef if you broke? How you gonna sleep if I'm woke? Standing outside of your door with some tape in the rope. Think it's a joke until you get tired of being tortured like Pookie for smoking that dope. Need I say more? I don't say nothing, so if you say something, I may not respond. I don't pay attention, I just pay a visit. The next thing you know, I'll be paying my bond. I don't need a mob, I don't need a hitman. I hire myself for the job. You bring who you want. Cause what I got loaded, I definitely send them to God. You better be quick with the rob. Cause I got the stick in the box and I'm itching the pop. He hitting the parking lot in the dark spot. For talking so slick at the mouth. Boom. Beef is when you straight to close your eyes, can't sleep. Paranoid because you know them boys gon' eat. Beef is when I see you. Guarantee you'll be in ICU. That's beef. What's beef? Beef is when you scared to close your eyes, can't sleep. Paranoid because you know them boys gon' eat. Beef is when I see you. Guarantee you'll be in ICU. That's beef.
Rest in peace, Christopher Wallace, aka Biggie Smalls.
And of course, that's Booz Hefner, ladies and gentlemen. And the name of the song is Beef, and you hear the obvious Biggie reference. Freezy, I'm gonna start with you.
Freezy.
Big Free. Okay, go ahead, Savvy. I'll come back to Freezy. Go ahead, Savvy.
Whenever I give criticism, I try not to think of any other artists, right? I try to just focus on the sounds I'm hearing, what I look for in rap, and then give it from there.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta off rip recommend people, like, if you're gonna interpolate a hook that already exists, give it completely new lyrics at the very least.
Thank you.
If you wanna give it the same cadence and rhythm, then you can you can harken back to that track that way. But if you leave it too much similar to the original, because now I can't get the original one out of my mind when I hear it. So now when I criticize it, I'm almost criticizing it compared to that original.
Okay.
So I want to just give that advice off rip. That being said, I want to go to one of the strengths I feel like this artist has. I feel like the accent that he spoke with kind of enhanced it for me.
You mean,
You know,
are you saying the hook?
No,
Or
like no, just
verse?
enhance the song.
Okay.
Enhance the song. Like, I feel like he has a good voice and accent that he approaches the track with. It enhanced the listening for me, for sure. I don't know what it is about the accent, but I feel like the way that he flows with that accent, you know, he definitely has a sound that he's getting to. If he can get away from some kind of a pre-established, you know, cadence that's, you know, from a classic song. So good on voice. the flows that he used in the verses I didn't like. I feel like I've heard those flows from a bunch of songs already, but I do appreciate some of the gangster lines that was spat in the verse. So it was kind of up and down for me, you know. Overall, I couldn't really enjoy the hook that much compared to, you know, the original What's Beef hook. The voice you got is working. I just want to hear a different song. Like more than anything, I want to hear a different song from the same artist, just so I could get an idea of what he really sounds like.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
Okay. I actually have. If you want to hear something else, I have something else from the same artist.
For sure, it might be worth playing something else.
Here you
just so I could get an idea of what he does when he's being more original. You feel me?
And yeah, I got something that I can play. I let Freezy go, and I'll queue up this next one if you want to hear it, and Gambo go, and then I'll go on to the next one. Go ahead, Freezy.
So I didn't appreciate the Biggie homage, or however you say it. You know, I really like the dude's voice. Mm-hmm. You know, I think it's par for the course for down south rappers. You know, dirty south rappers to have that kind of, you know, alcohol, you know, weed breath type, you know, deep voice, you know what I'm saying? The old tired voice type. I kind of like that, you know what I'm saying? And I think his verses were a little underrated based off of what I saw, what people were saying in the chat. I think it was, you know, basically trying to keep it simple. I also didn't appreciate the chopped up Wu-Tang sample. I forget what song it is, but you hear it in the background. I think it, you know, the dude, and also my man voice was like going up and down, like it would be deep and he would be straining, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, overall, man, I think the dude's got some talent. You know, so I'd love to hear another joint, but on that song, it seemed like his voice was up and down. Like, dog, you getting tired or something? You know what I'm saying, on your verse or something? But yeah, man. I mean, it was just too much non-original stuff, you know, on this joint. You know, I'd love to hear something else to see what old man got.
All right, Gambo.
Yeah, this dude, he sounded like Trick Daddy, man. And oddly enough, I kind of like Trick Daddy too. He's one of my favorite artists from like the 2000s and the 90s.
Trick Daddy is good.
My cousin used to love his songs, like "You Know That," all that stuff. But he did that in the song. He was like, and I'll give him credit. He actually changed up his flow a little bit during the song. Now, the whole Biggie thing was a little bit too much because, like Savvy said, if you're gonna take from obviously a famous song, it's like, dude, change it up. You know what I mean? Like, make something sound different, whether it's how it's said or the words. Make it sound something different. Because it sounds like you sound like Gorilla Black trying to do Biggie. You know what I mean? So, I would like to hear something else from him. I mean, the lyrics, whatever, but the flow itself, I didn't mind it at all. But you know, it wasn't the most cleanest thing, wasn't the most original thing. But I've heard other guys from the South who kind of sound boring. So he didn't necessarily bore me, which is weird. It's like because I used to like Trick Daddy a lot. So I don't know. I wouldn't mind hearing something else from him. But I don't think that's something special. But you know, I don't mind hearing something.
Well, let's hear another one. It's called "Live Here." All right. So we're gonna check this out. And here we go. Now we're gonna check it out.
They asked me if I ever thought of giving up. They asked me if I ever thought of giving up. Give up what? I feel like I gave up enough. But I'm still here, cause I gotta live here. Regardless of the way they make me feel here. They asked me if I ever thought of giving up. Give up what? I feel like I gave up enough. But I'm still here, cause I gotta live here. Regardless of the way they make me feel here. Can't wait to get that pack like it's from the government. Cheese, peanut butter, and some other shit. Me and my two brothers plus my cousin now. Money running low, bills coming in. Mama working daily trying to feed her baby. Daddy did some time, think it drove him crazy. But he stayed on board when the ship was shaking. He had other kids, he ain't had to raise them. Skipping school like I knew the world in. 11 years old with a girlfriend. Got my heart broke when my brother died. Never thought I'd see the day my mother cried. Suicide thoughts kept me occupied. Got me asking God what's on the other side. But I think I'ma stay alive. Me taking my own life ain't the way to die. They asked me if I ever thought of giving up. Give up what? I feel like I gave up enough. But I'm still here, cause I gotta live here. Regardless of the way they make me feel here. They asked me if I ever thought of giving up. Give up what? I feel like I gave up enough. But I'm still here, cause I gotta live here. Regardless of the way they make me feel here. Block parties brought out the community. That back when we all believed in unity. Granny kept us close like Big Mama's house. No running in and out the house or eating on the couch. Granddad gave us all the same car. And we fought about it like it was really hard. Everybody crushing on the same chick. So she the one we chasing when we playing it. And then we started hustling and gangbanging. We used to throw them hands, now we gun slang. See, I became a man as a teenager. You either stay home or the streets made. I was on my own with nobody there. Now it's 50 niggas with me in this county jail. Commissary looking skinny, can't afford my bail. And these gangsters wanna kill me cause I'm all this well. They asked me if I ever thought of giving up. Give up what? I feel like I gave up enough. But I'm still here, cause I gotta live here. Regardless of the way they make me feel here. They asked me if I ever thought of giving up. Give up what? I feel like I gave up enough. But I'm still here, cause I gotta live here. Regardless of the way they make me feel here.
And that was Booz Hefner, another joint from Booz Hefner. Let's hear Savvy. And we're going to make this quick because we did 2 joints from him. All right, so we want to make this real quick so we can get on to the next joint. But go ahead, what do you think? So now you heard something that's a little bit more original.
Right. I gotta say, on this one, it sounds like it suits him more. I think he needs to just change up the beats more. He needs to just keep on making more stuff until he irons out more of his own flow. You could hear more of his own sound shining through a little bit there, but at a lot of times he was sounding like Rick Ross. You feel me?
And you know, yeah, and you know that's gonna happen with artists, especially
Exactly.
that's gonna happen with artists as they're finding their sound. You know, who you listen to is gonna come out in your music, and then you know somehow, some way, you gotta find your own sound. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the hard thing for artists, you know,
I
to
think-
find their own sound, because no matter what happens, when you listen to music,
Right.
and then you make music, that's going to come out. Then you got to find a way to find your own sound, you know, make your own sound.
Exactly. If he can catch that swing at a tempo that fits him more, that's more of a departure from another artist. Then he'll be better off. But I do like that more for his style. I didn't really like the song though, I have to say.
Say that again.
I said I like the style of that more for his lane, but I don't really like the song that much.
Okay. All right. Anybody else want to get some feedback real quick so we can want to get on to the next one?
Yeah, it was Rick Ross. I mean, that's all it was. It was like a cheaper Rick Ross. And yeah, you definitely try to find your style, but again, you know, what are you in the game for? Are you in the game to make money and stuff like these guys, or is it because you're bringing something that's original? And I think that a lot of people nowadays they struggle with that because, you know, they don't have like we, you know, had back in the day where, you know, you had to come original. If you copy somebody else, you would get, you know, made fun of or, you know, ostracized or, you know, criticized for doing that. So, I mean, he's not a bad rapper per se, but it's like, I want to hear how he sounds if he didn't hear any of these guys, because you're hearing Trick Daddy, you're hearing, you know, top rappers. And where's he? Is he from Florida?
Nah, he's in right now he's in Nashville. See, I think the one thing, you know, when we talk about guys sounding like other guys, you know, we are getting, I don't know where he is in his career, so I don't want to speak for him. right? I can't say where he is in his career, but a lot of people, obviously not Scram, right? Because Scram, you know, Scram's driving truck, so. But a lot of these guys, we're getting them at the beginning of their career, and you don't know what a finished product, if there's going to be a finished product, what that finished product is going to sound like. A lot of artists are going to sound like other artists when they're in the beginning of their career. You know what I'm saying? While they're finding their sound. And the only way to know the only way to go through that process is to put out music.
Fair enough. I mean, I
That's
still
the
got to
only way
judge
to
you
go through that process.
I'm not looking at your potential if you sound like somebody else. Like, there's a difference. Like the guy, you can have influences, right? Like the guy last week, the kid from Zimbabwe, he sounded like there was a hint of Bone Thugs and Harmony, but he didn't sound exactly just like Bone Thugs and Harmony. You know what I mean? You can have a hint of Ross in you. You can have a hint of Trick Daddy in you, but when your songs just sound like you just took from them, it's a little different. So I mean, yes, room to grow, but I'm not giving you credit and saying I'm going to judge a song because you may have room to grow. I'm going to judge it on how I hear it. So, you know, look, at one point Eminem was trying to sound like AZ. You know, if Eminem never changed it, I'd be like, all right, Eminem is trying to be like AZ if he never changed from that flow. So hopefully he changes his flow, but I don't think he's the worst rapper. I think he has potential, but it's just, I don't really know who the hell he is.
Right. I mean, I think a lot of some artists, you're just going to, right off the bat, they're just going to have something that's just them, right? Some artists are going to go through a maturation process. I don't know how old the dude is, so he could be 30 years old. If you're 30 years old, then, you know, you probably went through your maturation process. You know what I mean?
Right.
Freezy?
Hey, dog. Hey, I like him. And for one thing, man, a lot of rappers sound similar when they from the same region. Just
That's
like
true.
a lot of Long Island rappers sound similar because they from the same region of the country. You know what I'm saying? Like Long Island rappers tend to be slower paced, you know, and more thoughtful in the stuff that they saying. Just like a lot of Brooklyn rappers sound, you know, depending on where they from and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like this dude. This beat, this song right here, I liked it. I say add it to a playlist. It sounds like one of those joints that you be playing 2K to, like on the 2K soundtrack. Like I be busting, say, Young Savvy up on my court. This track right here.
And you know what he should do? And you know what he should do, Simeon? This is exactly what he should do. He should go find somebody near him that's local, that's a producer that makes beats, right? Find somebody that has a sound that he likes and make music with that person. Because that will urge his sound to peak out on its own even more, because they'll have an original beat and soundscape to rap on, and he's not gonna have the pretext of a flow.
I feel you.
You feel me? So that way it could help him along. Because I know that, like, I remember in the beginning, a lot of artists, right? You know, the first beats that they go to is beats off of a song that they like, and then they kind of imitate the flow. They imitate the flow that's on there because that flow just works, and they just put their own lyrics to it. You know what I'm saying? And then you develop your own patterns and flows and pronunciations, and you get there. So,
well, let me get to a phone call. Who knows? This could be him calling in. Let's get to a phone call real quick, and then we'll get to the next song. Caller, you're on live with the Front Stoop. What's poppin'?
Yeah, what's goody, my guy? Yeah,
what's going on with you, man? Do me a favor. Can you turn that down in the back, please?
Yeah, I turned it down. Yo,
what's going on, man? Who am I speaking with? Who am I speaking with?
What it's Romello Cash, B. What's poppin'?
What's good with you, brother?
Want to give y'all a shout out, man. Y'all do this doing your thing lovely, you heard?
Appreciate you, brother. Where you from, man? Where you from?
I'm from the Bronx, but I'm in Florida.
Okay.
Yo, your boy with the tank top is too nice, man. He's too nice, yeah?
Talk about you, Savvy. He said you're too nice, Savvy.
I'm just being constructive, that's all. I'm not here to insult.
Y'all need to be real. In an era where everybody's a rapper, y'all need to start calling these dudes on their effort. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They need to start putting their work in, yo.
I appreciate what you're saying, Romello. And I promise you, if I hear something and I think it's whack, I promise you I will tell you it's whack. Okay?
Yeah, no more Mr. Nice Guy, my guy.
But if I hear something that has potential and it has weak points, I'm gonna tell you what the weak points are, and I'm gonna tell you what's working. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
man.
that
No,
way
I've
you
been-
could
I've been on
at
it
least
for years,
improve
so,
off
you
of
know
the
what I mean?
advice.
I got the ear for this, you know what I mean? And
Okay.
a lot of these guys, they got talent, but they're not like really pushing themselves to grab somebody, to really like get to your ear, really put yourself out there, yo. When people start like putting themselves in the music, some real shit, that's when we relate to it. That's when it grabs us, you know what I mean?
I feel you. So you got music?
Yeah, oh man, I got mad music, son. I'm a hit maker. All
Alright,
day,
so you-
every day, yeah.
So you gonna send your music in?
Oh no.
Yeah, I like this dude. I like
So-
the attitude.
Nah.
So you're gonna send your music
Hey.
in so we can listen
I'll
to
send
it.
it in. I got you. I
All
got
right,
you.
yeah,
I
yeah.
guarantee
We waiting
nobody
for it.
gonna hate on it neither. I guarantee y'all gonna love it. I
Okay.
put money on it.
We waiting for it, man.
You talking to noise? That shit better not be whack.
Yeah, I guarantee
You come on here like that. You come on, you come on here with that. Just like better not be whack.
Pun, all these niggas is back. Y'all gonna be like, oh my god, this nigga's a monster.
All right.
You
All right. Well, we waiting for it, man. We waiting for it. Let me get on to the next track. Let me get on to the next track. All right.
I want to hear the next track so I can talk that shit. Yeah.
All right.
Y'all
All right, peace, man. All right. When he send it in, it better be dope too. Better be dope.
I'm looking forward to it.
It better be dope. All right, so this next artist we're gonna listen to is another guy from Florida. All right, his name is Kenny Lauderdale.
Oh.
All right, he was born and raised in the city of Fort Lauderdale. All right, to the struggles of life, Lil KP. I guess that's his nickname as a youth. Fell in love with such DJ crews as Jam Pony Express DJs and ghetto style DJs. Little did he know that this culture of talking over break beats and popular rap hits would play a key role in his future flow. While growing up playing football and chasing girls, Kenny was bitten by the new bug called hip-hop/rap. During the time when South Florida was being ran by Luke Skywalker's 2 Live crew, Kenny would sit by the radio every Saturday night to feed that hunger for hip-hop. He fell in love with such artists as MC Shy D, Big Daddy Kane, Too Short, and Scarface. He would sit and write poetry to 2 Live Crew's songs. There's more on there, but I'm going to keep it short, right? Because it's about 3 paragraphs here, so I'm going to keep it short. And we're going to take a listen to Kenny Lauderdale, and the name of the song is Better. All right, so let's go ahead, let's get with it, man. And I'm going to make sure I put his socials in the chat.
Hello? Hey, what's up, baby? Nah, I wasn't asleep. I wasn't asleep. Why you crying?
Lost in silhouettes of your heartaches. I can show you better, babe.
You did what?
I can show you better, babe.
Where you at right now?
Downs and heartbreaks.
Calm down.
Lost in silhouettes of your heartaches.
Just stay right there. I'll be there to pick you up in a second, alright?
Better, babe.
Nah, just chill. Just stay right there. I'll be there in a second, alright?
See, I don't know why you waste time with a nigga like him for. Nigga in the street spreading heat through the sheets like an info. I heard a rumor that the nigga even start to meet to your kinfolk. Look, girl, I know you knew what the lick read straight from the intro, but I get it though. You was in the condition that felt critical. He had you in a submission and that's pitiful. Your church mother tried to warn you it was spiritual. And that's a hard lesson. So now I feel like my approach and you was God's blessing. We both know that if you're happy ain't a hard question. You make it seem like catching hell is just an obsession. Tell her.
Downs and heartbreaks. Lost in silhouettes of your heartaches. I can show you better, babe. I can show you better, babe. I can show you better, babe. I know you used to let downs and heartbreaks. Lost in silhouettes of your heartaches. I can show you better, babe. I can show you better, babe.
Said he bought a ring and proposed to you just last week, girl.
And found out he was on the phone sexting his ex while you was asleep, girl. Try to buy some flowers and some candy like you trying to keep the peace, girl. Look, girl, I know you knew the weed nigga wasn't nothing but a creep, girl. But I get it, boo. He blew your mind with them lies, said it was into you. He bring them hoes all around you when he offending you. You need to question that nigga like an interview. Nah, better yet, just bring your passport, tell him that you're finna jet. And you don't need a cheap ring, you can send it back. And tell that nigga he can catch you on the internet.
Better breathe,
Catch you on the internet.
better breathe,
Catch you on the internet. www.something.
I know you used to let downs and heartbreaks, lost in silhouettes of your heartaches. I can show you better, babe.
I mean, at some point you gotta get tired of that junk, man.
I can show you better, babe.
At some point you gotta get tired of getting your heart broke, man.
Let downs and heartbreaks, lost in silhouettes of your heartaches.
Check this out.
I can show you better.
Just come chill with me, baby.
I can show you better, baby.
Just come chill with me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's Kenny Lauderdale, and the name of the song is Better. And let me see who we get into. Guillermo, you're unmuted, so you might as well go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, bro, I spent the whole day listening to, I took an energy drink, Celsius, great energy drink, by the way, to do work today.
No free ads, man. No free ads.
Free ads?
No
I'm
free
sorry,
ads.
Forget it. I just drank an energy drink. And I was listening to New Birth. I was listening to Isley Brothers. I was listening to Patti LaBelle. I was just Moments of Truth, some crazy Montclairs, all that. And like when you drink something that's extra crazy sweet you never tasted before, and then you go back to like drinking like maybe a normal juice you drink, you're like, it tastes like, whatever. That's how I feel with this song. It's just like, the cheap falsetto whispering music, that's not singing, dude. You know what I mean? And then the dude's voice, the rapper, it sounded so cacophonious to it's almost.
Hey, Keith Murray, we don't need all those long words, Keith Murray.
It's like, yo, dude, like, how did you come in? And it's supposed to be like this, like, sensual lounge, grinding type music. And this guy comes on like Jay-Z's cousin, like, it's like, what the fuck? Like, yo, dude, yo, whoa, what are you doing? Like, stop talking. Like, it was so off. And I don't know, this song to me, no offense, he may be in the chat, whatever. No offense to you, bro. This is corny. Not hating on you or anything, but this wasn't it, man. I just felt like his voice overpowered the flow of the song. And what he's saying wasn't anything special. Like, this sounds like one of those like cheap R&B songs I've heard before. It's like, come on, dude. I listened to freaking Jagged Edge. I gotta be, today. Like, I'm listening. This is like, nah, man. So if you come with some R&B stuff, it got to be better than some watered down stuff you hear when you're driving out of state. Listen to some other states like radio stations. Like, oh yeah. I'm not trying to ish on him, but I'm gonna be harsh, man, because these dudes, man, if I be too nice, oh yeah, this is great. This is then you're lying to them, man. I want this dude to go back to life.
Nobody said say anything is great if you don't think it's great. You just said don't shit on him.
He's not terrible. I just think that this was whack. But he's not. I don't think he's a whack artist. I just thought this was whack.
I always love Guillermo's commentary.
Sorry, Greenhouse. Thank you.
Because he always ends it with "I'm not itching on them."
And that's as a matter of fact, every single artist that we've listened to today ended with that.
Ended with
every single artist that we've listened to today ended with that. I'm not itching on them.
I ain't trying to itch on fam, but on the real, I see what he's saying about the hook. A lot of people, male R&B singers, they'll do that kind of low vocal fry where it's like, it's almost like Sampha, a little bit. Sampha does it real well, I feel like, and it might be a little bit overdone, so I agree on that one. I did not like the flow he came with for that song. It didn't match the vibe of the song to me. The subject matter, I see what you was doing, but it didn't match the vibe of the song the way that you delivered it, rhythmically speaking. You feel me? Like I didn't feel like I was still in that same vibe I got off the hook. The beat was dope. I will say that there was a certain thing he was doing where he kept saying "girl" at the end of the lines over and over again, and it's like when you're writing the song, when you hit parts like that while you're writing, you always want to go left from that. You feel me? Find a way to make it sound good going left from ending it with "girl" like that over and over, just because it's been done so many times, and now it's like it's almost like you're putting a filler section in the song lyrics, right? So, you know.
Yeah. Freezy?
Hey, man, I disagree with both of these cats. I like it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's fire. Don't get it. I'm not saying that. But it gave me like the Schoolboy Q vibe a little bit. Just a little bit, like, you know what I'm saying, like in that lane, like a Drake, The Weeknd, maybe joint like that. You know what I'm saying? I think it was original in certain aspects of it. The singing part, though, you know, I guess it is what it is. I bet remixed, you know what I'm saying, with you know, picking up on certain things, man. I think the joint will probably be pretty good. You know, I ain't gonna say it was whack. I just think it probably needs some work, but it was all right though.
If he changes the verses, it could be a much better song.
Yeah. See, for me, I was just bored.
Yes,
I was just bored throughout the song.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not gonna say, oh, the song was terrible, this and that. I was just bored. It wasn't like, oh man, I need it. I was just kind of bored throughout the song.
You know,
I'd like to know if it was him singing. I don't know if he was singing and rap. I don't know if he was doing both of them or not. But I was just a little bored throughout the song.
Can I say one thing real quick? Like, one artist I think does a good job of that. His presence is known, and it doesn't sound off all the time, even if the beat is not necessarily to his tone. It's 2 Chainz, right? What's that song? I think it was like Pimps, or the one he had with what does this dude from the South, dark skin? The Big Crit. It was Big Crit. Was it Bun B, I think? And then 2 Chainz. I can't remember who else was, but I think it was like the Pimps remix. And the beat kind of reminded me of this, even though it was not as like, you know, loungy R&B-ish. But it's like 2 Chainz does, to me, I think he does a good job of, his flow is on there. It sounds a lot different from the flow of the song itself, but he has enough character to win you over with like 2 or 3 lines that he says that's catchy, or, you know what I mean? I think that, and I'm not saying you copy to be 2 Chainz, but if your voice is like that, right? And I'm not saying you have to sit and try to, yo, what's good, ma, to try like fit the beat, but try to find a way where even if it's contrasting the beat, they both flow on the same wavelength. You know what I mean? And when you hear this guy's voice, it's like you said, Tim, it's weird. It's like his voice was out of sync, but yeah, the song itself was boring. You know what I mean? There's no character to it. There's nothing. And despite his voice is so like off from it, but it's still boring. So some of these guys gotta learn flow from certain artists, and I think that for this song especially, if he could just listen to 2 Chainz and that song Pimps, was it Pimps remix, whatever it's called? You know, he could learn a lot. But
Yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the next song, and I want to give a shout out to Corey S. Thank you for the super chat. Said showing some support to the show. Appreciate that. Thank you for supporting the show. The next artist we're gonna listen to is called Inf. INF.
Is he in the chat?
Yes, Inf is in the chat. I forgot what it stands for. I did find it somewhere, but I wasn't able right now to just go back and find exactly what it stands for. So Inf, if you're in the chat, which I think you're in the chat, put in the chat what it stands for so everybody knows what INF stands for. Oh, there you go. I'll never fail. I seen it. Short for I'll never fail. All right, he's from Rochester. He's a producer / MC from Rochester. All right, and this is his latest single called Headshot off the mixtape Instrumentals, and it's available now on all streaming platforms. All right, and this video is also going to feature a cameo from Mike Johnson Jr., who is another artist from The Rock. So let's go ahead and let's get this over here. This is, again, Inf, and the name of the song is Headshots, and you're going to see a video.
Since Stillmatic, I've been at it. Headbangers call me Martian Thrasher. After the retweets, I'm at you. No treaties, yo CDs, I frisbee trashed them. Has been. Speak royalty when you say the name. And speak loyalty when you say the gang. Trend hoppers follow whatever's next. When lyricism returns, all of you niggas dead. Might be on the rooftop getting bent with the click, with a rent be expensive as shit. Might be with the kin, blow a pit. Or in the sticks with my hand gripped on the ass of a bad bitch. Bars, I own them, call me the warden. Bars, rockin' silent on top of 40-40. I'm more like Voorhees mixed with 50, Biggie and Chris Reeves. My 16s make history. Inf, the rest of y'all in last place. Respect mine, the punchlines will cash straight. Niggas fraud and use a rap as a cash chase. The roadblock, you pay toll for a official face. It's beef, great, I was hungry for steak. Might push your wig back like a front lace. Might kick your teeth in till you choke. Even my C+ lines I wrote, niggas quote. You rap kids is hideous. I don't rap circles or rap perimeters. We in the big leagues, you can't sit with us. Even if you was 50 deep and there was 10 of us. Headshot. Hole in the headboard, pillow with red spot. Body is misplaced, closet is empty and cremated in your booth. Your man's got. Headshot. Hole in the headboard, pillow with red spot. Rooftop like I'm bringing 88 back. 98 ski goggles for the wave cap. Informatic, I've been at it. Like adolescents in school, this nigga acting. Y'all been rapping for a long time, huh? But follow my waves, then cleaning up, following up. I slaughtered and drink holy water. Murder, kill, burn your will in that order. I'ma show you what a real one bout. He jazzy till I toss his ass out of the house. Say my name, future Hall of Fame. News 11 alert, you and your homies slain. Y'all about dough when y'all don't get it. Only time you flash is if you was photogenic. Only time you rap is during birthdays and Christmas. Kwanzaa, Ramadan, you holiday spitters. I'm a combo kiss, Luch, and holiday nigga. Don't get mad at the system, you was born to be a victim. Headshot. Hole in the headboard, pillow with red spot. Body is misplaced, closet is empty and cremated in your booth. Your man's got.
Again, that's Inf, ladies and gentlemen. The name of the song is Headshot, and he is from The Rock. As a matter of fact, I didn't let the rest of that video play. I forgot that there was a feature on that video. If I bring it back, it's going to start from the beginning. So anyway, you know what? The other dude wasn't featured. Maybe I'll get him featured on here next time. You know, so anyway, let me get to these guys here.
Wow.
Go ahead, Savvy.
I gotta say, man, thank God. Oh, man. Oh, I'm glad this caught on when it did. This is a nice change of pace. You know, 3 tracks in. Get a little something more aggressive, okay? You get a little something more fundamentalist, okay? I like the sound. He is a MC/producer, you said.
Yep.
So the beat was nice. You know, it wasn't doing too much. He clearly knows how to make a beat for himself to let his strength shine through. The voice is dope. The delivery is there. Okay, the bars are there. I like the attitude. I want to hear more tracks from this artist for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Good on you. What's this track called?
Headshot. Matter of fact, let me put that in. Let me put it in the chat for everybody, so people can get it. The only thing that I would say is I just like to hear him clean it up just a little bit, because sometimes it felt like I just clean it up a little bit when he's flowing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I got really. You know, I think I like his voice. You know, the beat was a dope beat. It wasn't overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? To the you know, didn't overpower him. You know, he didn't overpower the beat. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think it was you know, it was good. I just like to see him clean up his vocal, you know, clean up the lyrics. Not clean up as far as what he's saying, just like the delivery. You know what I'm saying? And you know
he sounds like a guy that's gonna get better.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, making sure just more clarity in the lyrics as far as the delivery and me hearing it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you know, that's just little stuff that as you go along, you get better at. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just keep sharpening that sword.
Yeah, sharpen it up. That's what I mean. Exactly. Sharpen the sword. Good word, Savvy. Guillermo?
Yeah, man. I was hoping this guy was gonna suck because I had a good pun about like, even though he may not feel this song might, but you know, I thought overall I didn't think it was a bad song at all. But it's weird. It's like his flow changed up to be like it ran away from like the beat and what he was rapping like at the beginning. Like in the second part of the verse he sang the first time, or the chorus he sang the first time, it's like it slowed up and got choppy. It's like he turned from like, first of all, he reminded me of Sky Zoo for some reason, but
yes,
it went from you know, a lyrical kind of quick rapper to like, it sounded like he was trying to, it sounded like Cormega at one point. I'm like, huh? Like, and it just didn't, it didn't flow right with it. I'm like, why did you change the flow of your song? Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, you just got to claim some few things here and there. I didn't mind it. It was cool. It's just you changing the flow up and then it like not matching up with the beat, especially how you start off. It just messes up stuff. So yeah, I didn't think it was bad. I think he has a lot of talent, but got clean some things.
Big Freezy.
Exactly what Guillermo said and what Sim said. You know what I'm saying? I think my man, I think my man is a confident rapper. You don't hear that often. Hear the confidence come through your speakers. That for one thing, that he get an A+ in that, and being confident in his craft. The song, as far as the song construction go, you know, where the hook and the end of the verse come together, that transition kind of threw me off, just like what Guillermo was saying. That to me, it's like I didn't know what was going on, and that's kind of tough, especially when dude's a producer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But in terms of him rapping, though, in terms of the song makeup and all of that, I think my man is super duper talented, super duper confident. I think my man is going to wind up doing something big. You know what I'm saying? He just got to make sure that song construction is on point.
Yo, man, no doubt. Hey, representing for the Rock, man. You know, that area of New York is coming up. No doubt about it. You know, that Western New York area is, you know, something's about to happen over there. I mean, it's already happening over there, but something more is about to happen over there. You know, because you know, there's a couple of, as a matter of fact, I think his mixtape, the instrumentals mixtape's got a few more artists from Rochester on there. So.
Hey.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I did
they better shout out the front stoop too when they get big, because
no doubt about it.
And putting their stuff on, they better remember who was helping them first when they was a nobody.
Word is bone. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. And Inf is in the chat too, so you heard that, Inf. What'd you say?
I said when they start doing songs with Katy Perry, like your boy Kendrick Lamar, they're gonna remember us. Don't worry about it.
I think you talk about Migos.
Oh, Inf is in the chat, so you heard that, Inf. You heard that, my brother. You heard it. All right, so let's and I got another track from, you know, that whole label over there, but we'll play that one later. The next track I want to play, this is a guy that's been with us. Well, let's get to a phone call and then we'll get to the next track. Caller, you on live with the front stoop. What's poppin'?
Yo, what's good? What's good? It's Inf. How's it going?
It's good, brother. It's good. Yo, hey, Guillermo, he sounds like a Sky Zoo too.
Yeah, he
sounds like Sky Zoo talking.
Yo, it's crazy, man. Like, I know y'all don't got enough time, but it's like I met Sky Zoo like a few years ago when he did a show in Rochester, like right when he started bringing Griselda around, and like after I met him, like it was crazy. Like Skyzoo's been working with JD, who you reached out to from the HCM email. Like he did a track with him back in like 07. No, not 07, 09. And like I appreciate that. I really do. I appreciate everybody's feedback. Like more than anything, like y'all was brutal with the other artists. I'm not gonna front. Y'all was brutal, but either way,
it's been worse.
But either way, it definitely brings me great joy that even the criticism, like I appreciate the good stuff, even the criticism about the tweak of the beat. The good thing about that is I completely appreciate that feedback, and I definitely do that moving forward. We originally did it over a different beat, and we was tweaking the hook, so that's why I did that per se. But hey, it still worked. It still works. So as long as y'all like it, I love it. I'm gonna keep going. So
yeah, no doubt about it, man. Be
sure to tune in. This is HCM.com. My tape is on there. The video's on there as well. And we got a whole bunch more stuff on that page. So I'm gonna keep listening, and I appreciate y'all again.
Yeah, no doubt. Appreciate it, man. And I'm gonna be looking forward to hearing more from you, man. I'll be looking forward to hearing a lot more from you.
No doubt.
Yeah. All right, man. Talk to you later, man. Peace.
All right, well.
A lot better than Laser Rap.
Yeah, that was Inf right there. That was Inf. Big shout out to him. You said I'm about to put on Laser Rap?
No, it says a lot better than Laser Rap, Mr. Yo, I'm talented, yo. Y'all know what y'all talking about. Oh, Lord.
yo, you know.
This dude I just called right now, Inf, very humble, man. So
yeah,
I mean, like that. And he was honest about it. He's like, yo, we was on a different beat. And, I mean, dude, he could have been like, I know I'm talented. I know I'm. And people like that, even if Inf ain't gonna be a top rapper, people like that, the fact that he produces his own stuff, I think he has a better probability of making it. You know what I mean? When you can take the criticism and you see, all right, maybe it's not, I'm selling my stuff to these people. Somebody out there has to like, can't just be me liking it. So salute to him, man. That was a nice contrast, what we heard last week.
No doubt about it.
Hey, so can I add one more thing, just real quick, just two things, right?
Yeah.
So my man gave me the vibes that he a stone cold killer. Because he get on the phone and he sounds super duper humble like Church Boy. But when he get in that booth, when he get in front of that microphone, like when you like that song you just heard, you know what I'm saying? You heard his tongue is sharp like razors. You know what I'm saying? So that let me know that he got a real passion for what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Like the feedback that you giving him, he taking that and he gonna use it.
Yeah.
And secondly, the dude kind of remind me of, and this is old school, but from movements and everything, he reminded me of this dude named Steady B from Philly. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all might not remember who that dude is.
I know who Steady B is.
Yeah, they went.
Yeah, man. Right, his mannerisms, the way he put words together, and everything. I'm not saying that he copied that dude's style. I'm just saying that that's who he remind me of. Like 30 years later.
Yeah, I feel you. And Greenhouse has a point. When talking about Inf. This right here, the people listening now is his audience. The other dude, it really, not his audience. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes that does play a role. But anyway, we're going to get on to the next track. And this dude, we know who he is. All right, he's been here for a while. Royale. Okay, and, we listened to a track last week. We wasn't really feeling it. This is the track. I wanted to bring this track back. This is the first track that we ever heard from him. So I wanted to bring this one back. The name of the track is No Money, Mo Problems. No Money, Mo Problems. All right, so let's bring this one back over here. This is Royale.
I'ma just let it run till it feel right. Yeah, I'm good. Whether hide from the storm or we fight in the war, when we get through the clouds, somehow we find them more. We can clear them together, plant these seeds in the dirt. We don't know how it works, we just know that it works. It's always no money, more problems, fuck it. No money, more problems, fuck it. No money, more problems, fuck it. Fuck it. Whether hide from the storm or we fight in the war, When we get through the clouds, somehow we find them more. We can clear them together, plant these seeds in the dirt. We don't know how it works, we just know that it works. And I know that I'm blessed, on top of me feeling I'm cursed. Got fam destined for stars, sometimes I just feel I'll be first. Let's backtrack about 5 years when my feelings were in reverse. Didn't know what I was good at, still show potential in spurts. Mom's breaking tears every day, exhausted, her knees feeling worse. Grandma just hit her 70s, for her birthday she worked. She just glad that it's possible, every obstacle as impossible as it seems. Somehow they make the means, and allow me to make the dream. Brooklyn in action, the team, and I'm feeling guilty as hell. I'm struggling to make the demands. Sally may breaking my balls, I'm struggling to follow their plans. Don't know where I get the cash, but somehow it just falls in my hands. I guess whether I hide from the storm, or we fighting the war. When we get through the clouds, somehow we find them more. We can clear them together, plant these seeds in the dirt. We don't know how it works, we just know that it works. It's always no money, more problems, fuck it. No money, more problems, fuck it.
Fuck it.
No money, more problems, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Whether high from the storm, or we fighting the war. When we get through the clouds, somehow we find them more. We can clear them together, plant these seeds in the dirt. We don't know how it works, we just know that it works.
Yeah, I'm young, black, and broken. I'm dodging internal revenue. Pockets on empty, the refrigerator's identical. Getting short-winded on a daily, chasing these federal notes. The same breath every day, I'm dodging the federal prison. We all struggle, dog, tell me who didn't. It's ironic, you gotta look away to better your vision. And them words on the paper help you make it through your sentence. Ain't no shame in asking the Lord for forgiveness. Now it's hard to focus on the music when I'm barely making it daily. And all I want's a better life for Sinead, Hayden, and Haley. And really, I wish my life was a movie. It happens rarely, but being broke at 30 is really scary. But y'all don't
Whether
hear me.
high from the storm, or we fighting the war. When we get through the clouds, somehow we find them more. We can clear them together, plant these seeds in the dirt. We don't know how it works, we just know that it works. It's always no money, more problems, fuck it. No money, more problems, fuck it. No money, more problems, fuck it. Fuck it. Whether high from the storm, or we fighting the war. When we get through the clouds, somehow we find them more. We can clear them together, plant these seeds in the dirt. We don't know how it works, we just know that it works.
That's Royale right there, ladies and gentlemen. No money, more problems. No money, more problems. That was the first track we ever heard from Royale. Savvy, I don't know if you remember that. You remember that?
Yeah, wait, okay, so I'm not tripping. We've heard that song before, right?
We've heard that song before on here, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I still like it. You know what I mean?
Man.
I don't remember this.
What is it a remaster?
Nah, it's
Is
not
it
a
like-
remaster. It's the same song. It's the same song. The same exact one. It's just when we played Royale last week, we was trying to think what was the song that he sent in that we liked. What was the song? And you know, this was it. So I wanted to bring it back up and play it.
Oh.
I thought Royale played that song about being in a club, angry in a club or something like that. I thought that was his first song. I don't remember this song.
Nah, this was the very first song that he sent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I remember.
very first song.
I gotta go back to it because I remember the one where he was like, "Oh, I'm in the club and I hate this thing," but it was cool. It was like it was angry, but it was like something different. That's the one I remember this.
I'll tell you what, the song has replay value. I liked it as much the second time as I did the first time.
Yeah. It's a dope song. I'm definitely putting this one into the playlist, and I'm building the playlist as soon as I get enough songs, because I think I got enough songs now. I'm gonna put the playlist out. You can check in the community section when I post. When I post anything in the community section, you'll be able to get it. And then next week, I have the link for you. Or the playlist link where you can just go in and just rock out with the playlist. Some of the songs that are on Spotify, I'm creating a playlist on Spotify as well. So the songs that we say, yeah, they deserve to be in the playlist, going to be on Spotify. And then on Mixcloud, I'm setting something up so that songs could just play. You know what I mean? And they'll be able to play. So if I can, I will do the same thing on YouTube, which I can do, but I got to have a system that's going to continuously stream. You know, I'm working on it, but that's what's going on here, and that's what's happening. If you want to submit music, I put the link I put the email in the chat earlier, buildknowledge07@gmail.com. Make sure that you include, because I have a lot of tracks in my email right now that I did not play because I had no picture, I had no bio, I didn't have anything, just a link or an MP3 file. Can't do nothing with that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have that stuff. You know what I mean? Gotta have that stuff. So make sure that you send your name, the artist's name, the name of the song, the bio of the artist, your social media information, the artwork. In the description of this video, if you look in the description of this video, it has all the instructions and the email that you can use. All right, so, you know, make sure that you have all of that information if you want to submit your music. All right, we got 2 more songs left to listen to, man. This next song by a white dude. His name is Cody the Prodigy. And the name of the song is Nameless. All right, so I'm going to bring that over here. I'm gonna get it playing. I'm going to bring it over here because I got his on Spotify. All right, so this is Cody the Prodigy, and the name of the song is Nameless. Check it out. And I need you guys to mute yourselves because this is going through the desktop. So if you guys can mute yourself so we don't hear you guys laughing in the background. And that's what they be doing. I can hear everything from them for the most part. And, you know, you guys don't want to know what I'm hearing. And the song is playing, so you should be hearing it soon, ladies and gentlemen.
A lot of people say they like me because I spit the real shit. But you're gonna really like this.
My daughter needs diapers, I don't have money. What the fuck am I gonna do? I'ma do what I gotta do to pull through. I'ma go to Walmart and steal that shit. Black hoodie with the ball cap on. White piece and formula stuffed in my pocket. Hit the parking lot, start to cry. I don't wanna do this, man, I don't lie. Work 40 hours a week, can't get by. I should be working, but I am recording. I'm bitching about things that I can't afford. And I'm living my life in the hell I adore. Open the window, you looking right through. I'm not a criminal, I promise you. Just a father, limited on options. This case is closed like some captions, yeah. A lot of people telling me they love my music and I think that's great, but it doesn't pay the bills and I'm always getting caught up in my feels and I tend to get all sentimental on the microphone and I want to be at home and do it by myself alone, but I get critiqued by people claiming they know better, but compared to me they are no better, so I guess in the end I know better. Driving through a city with my low fuel light on, I can't help that we can't be bygones. You buy views for every song you're on, I see right through your fake success. Numbers won't make you the best, I confess. When you hit my studio you left me unimpressed. You paid a blogger to write about you so you can fake all that hype about you, bitch. I'm on the edge of greatness, feeling myself become a little faithless. Feel like I would do anything to become famous. I don't wanna die, no, the nameless guy. Nameless guy. I'm on the edge of greatness, feeling myself become a little faithless. Feel like I would do anything to become famous. I don't wanna die, no, the nameless guy. Kick this up a notch, will I kick my anxiety out the window when I'm walking in a public place? Am I dark low? It's not you, it's me, and I know I gotta deal with my issues from my past though. Focus on my music, hope to see a cash flow. Hoping I can do it with everything I wrote. Hope to get away from the bottom and be a GOAT. The best compliment I've ever got is when someone told me I inspired in the rap. I couldn't believe what I heard, it's absurd. Wanna follow me on the road in my footsteps. Wonder if I quit right now would I regret. I got $20 trying to make it stretch for 2 weeks. Now I feel 2 weeks, sacrificing everything I have for the CP. Hoping if it hit the right market, you will all see me. Hoping if I blast off right, I'll be on TV. Hoping I can give everything to my family. My sister needs college, my mom needs a house, and my dad needs a car. I need some rent. Somehow every dollar came and went. I was afraid to admit that I wanted to do this because if I fail, I would feel ashamed. But now if I fail, the blame is on me. I cannot expect any less from me. The prodigy and me and you, taking you with me on this bumpy ride. Hoping and praying that I can get signed. I feel like I would do anything to become famous. I put it all on the line, every time. It's my time for prime time. I'm in my prime now, cause I'm on the edge of greatness. Feeling myself become a little faithless. Feel like I would do anything to become famous. I don't wanna die, no, the nameless guy. Nameless guy. I'm on the edge of greatness. Feeling myself become a little faithless. Feel like I would do anything to become famous. I don't wanna die, no, the nameless guy. And that's it, man. Like, I don't wanna die, no, the nameless guy. I wanna go out the fucking man. I wanna do this. I want people to look up to me. I want to inspire people. I want to do this. And for the first time in my life, I can admit that this is more than a hobby. You know, I always be like, oh man, it's just a hobby. But
Fuck that. I want to do this. And if I fail, it's on me. And only me.
All right. If he fails, it's on him. Nobody else but him. Savvy?
What's good?
What's good, man?
I gotta say, the way that he talks about himself and the way, especially the part at the end where he put the part where he's just talking, he's not rapping anymore. It reminds me a lot of the way that Lil Dicky would just talk on songs. You feel me? And he's just talking and giving you information and adding some personality at the end of it. And I know he might feel a way about being compared to Lil Dicky, because clearly he takes himself.
Gotta say, the way that he talks about himself and the way, especially the part at the end where
for a comedic comparison like that is not necessarily what you want to hear. But in terms of the actual song itself, the beat could be a lot better. I feel like finding a better beat selection would be the first step. The second step is, if you're going to be the kind of rapper that is trying to rap to impress other rappers and prove that you are skilled at rapping, then it's worth it to at least take the time to slow down at certain points and make sure that everything is being perfectly and clearly enunciated so people could hear everything you're saying. Because somebody made this point recently, and I completely agree. It's a very underrated skill for rappers to rap at a high level, skillful, and still be understood all the way through by people who are listening as casual fans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're not a hip hop, Lyrical Miracle type fan who was accustomed to listening to a certain speed and style of rap that's aggressive like that, then you're gonna miss a lot of the lines that he's trying to hit with you, right? And it's not gonna hit, right? So, yeah.
Okay. Technically, he's got skills. I think you're right. He put a lot of information, what he was trying to get across. If you listen to what he was saying, talking about being an independent artist and trying to get this, trying to get that,
it's definitely come up music.
Yeah, right. But what he was saying, there was a lot of speed, in there where, the general person is not going to get it and understand it. You know what I'm saying? But technically, kind of like Eminem, right? He's got the technical skill.
Right.
You know what I mean? He has the technical skill, and probably that's going to be the audience that, he said in the song, if I can find an audience, that's probably going to be the audience that he's going to appeal to.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
that
saying?
Type of audience is totally his lane.
Right.
And would totally, hey, listen, if you make a product that audience likes, there'll be a good fan base to you, and they'll buy your stuff. You can have a you know what I mean?
they're going to buy it.
Just got to sharpen that sword and make sure that when you choose a beat to go over like that, the beat is right there with you and it's thumping too.
Yeah.
Because if it's not going to go. Trust.
Yeah. Freezy.
Hey.
Freezy. Go ahead, man.
What's up, man?
It's on you, Freezy.
Hey, man. So I think the song is really vanilla. I think the dude is technical. I couldn't, from the time he started rapping to the time that he ended talking, there was like no real break in or a place where you can discern what you just heard.
He let it breathe.
Like if you right. Like if there was a hook, if there was a hook in there or a bridge to the next verse, then I could, mentally digest what he said and then, get a feel for the flow. But this was like, getting on the turnpike and driving as fast as you can to your location and then stopping. It just don't make good music.
Right. And that's when you talk about making songs, those are things that artists don't think about. They think they just got to get on there and try to go as fast as they can, or rip it as hard as they can. Sometimes you just got to let the mic breathe a little bit, let the beat breathe a little bit, let people digest, like you said, let people digest what you just said. Let them hear it. Let them feel it a little bit. You know what I mean? I seen somebody in the chat say, he had speed but no soul. You know what I mean? And I could feel that. You know what I mean? Technically sound. Clearly, you can hear it. Technically sound, but you got to be more than technically sound, because you can have artists that are not technically sound sometimes, or parts that are not technically sound, but because they have some soul and they have some feeling, they have some meaning, you feel it. You know what I mean?
Scram gave us a nice slow vibe, and I think that song was better. And I still remember how the vibe felt when it was on.
Right.
You feel me? And that says everything. You feel me?
And you know who else was like this? So I don't know if y'all heard Dame Lillard when he first started rapping. People thought he was a basketball player. Then it was like, oh yeah, he can rap. But as time went along, he became an artist. You know what I'm saying? You're like, hey, this dude can really make music. After about 4 years, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't know my man could rap, and then we heard him rap, and I was like, yo, the dude's saying so much stuff. He can rap, but he didn't make good music. And then as time went on, he started making pretty good music. And if my man here, whatever his name is, if he can take notes of that and not take it personal and be touchy about it, I think he has potential to be something too.
Okay, Gammo?
For sure.
Yeah, it sounds like Eminem.
I am music, Gammo.
DK. Can you hear me, Sim?
I can hear you.
Mute yourself.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like MGK, Yellow Wolf, Eminem. I mean, no soul to it. You know, I'm not trying to make it a racial thing, but I don't know. I found like a lot of white guys. I found a lot of white rappers, even though it's changed up a little bit differently, right? But like a lot of white American rappers, because you could say Action Bronson, but he's more like Albanian Queens. It's kind of different. It's like they always end up, not always, but a lot of them end up trying to do that whole fast Eminem thing. And it's like, you know, it's been done and it's tried already, right? That rapping fast. And it's like you're trying to impress me with your technical skill, but you got no soul, right? It's like that's why me personally, I put DMX over Eminem, because it's like DMX may not be the most lyrical or technical, but you feel him, you feel his presence. You know, the pictures that he paints are vivid. You know what I mean? Versus Eminem, who used to be, you know, one of the best. I'm not saying he's not, but it's like, to me, Eminem really only has that technical ability. Like, I understand he has some songs, but, you know, talk about beating your mom and, you know, ejaculating here and there. It's like, it's funny. It's kind of corny after a while. Like, I don't feel it. I don't feel you. So this dude, I don't know what it is, man. He got to slow down and understand why people would like him. You know, most people, even the audiences now who are mostly white who consume rap, they don't even like that type of stuff. They may say Eminem is this and that, but they're busy buying Amigos. I'm not saying you have to appeal to that sound per se, but it's like, I just don't understand why some people just stay with the lyrical, spiritual. Even other black, it's not just white. I'm just saying rappers in general. Like, you stick to that technical stuff too much, is like, okay, that's cute. Now, what the hell are you talking about? Like, make me feel what you're talking about versus trying to impress me with how you say it.
Right. Now, I mean, the thing, he was coming with content. You just couldn't decipher what the content was. If you listen to it, he had content.
But I didn't feel it. That's the whole point. I didn't feel it. I understand what you're saying.
No. I'm just saying, because you said, you know, what are you talking about? But he was saying something. You just couldn't decipher it because he was going, you know, 100 miles an hour.
Right. When he's talking about, it's kind of like the dismissive. What are you talking about? So I understand what you're saying, but it's like, dude, like, yo, come on, like, yo, get that ish out of here, Sharif. Like in Menace to Society, it's like, we know what you're talking about, but we don't feel what you're talking about. Like that's how I meant to put it. But you know, it's just
Let me get. I got you, man. I got you. I'm coming to you, but you come in making noise. You know what I'm saying? Or over top of people, you know, rustling and hustling and bustling. You know what I'm saying? So I had to mute you. But go ahead, man. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, Shimmy? What's going on, Savvy? Uncle Freezy? What's up, y'all?
We good, man. We good. You come in.
He's not to get to the topic and like.
Yeah, I know.
Up, Gammo.
That's what I'm saying.
Gammo. I don't talk, Gammo.
He comes in at the tail end.
Yep.
At the tail end, and then he don't even have anything to say about the song that was just played.
Hey, first and foremost.
And you're just now tying your do-rag.
That's what I'm saying.
His purple Celia.
Aunt Jemima do-rag.
First of all, I come in because I'm the best. Hey, Freezy, don't laugh. You never take your hat off.
Hey, watch this look.
Yeah, I know, Sway. But anyways, what I was gonna say was,
Oh, this guy's an idiot.
You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I ain't got nothing to say. I just missed my.
I know you don't got nothing to say. You ain't even hear the song.
Out of here.
Hey, Sim, can I say one thing though? Sim, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
I figured out Guillermo is Simon Cowell. Uncle Freezy is Randy. Savvy, no disrespect, but you're a little bit of Paula mixed with a little bit of Randy.
How I'm Paula.
And Simeon's Ryan Seacrest.
Did you know these guys today?
Because Simeon, I swear to you, Sim, I'm listening to Guillermo, right? And Guillermo do the same thing for every artist. He's like, I want to laugh so bad at every artist. I want to say they suck. But this one was actually kind of good. You can't, Guillermo be like,
this way.
Guillermo be like, you really can't rap. You suck. You're not Nas.
What are you talking about?
Just end it,
Dude, my favorite dude on here is Royale. The dude I like today that they just brought on was Inf. I like some of even Bruce Hefner. I said he sounded like people, but I said he was okay. I like, what do you, yeah, bugging.
Are you blinding us? You blinding us, Isaiah, with the light. You blinding us.
Wait, Sim, you tell me about the light. I'll put the light down. What do you do?
No, I'm saying you picked up the phone and had the light shining in the camera. You blinding us.
My bad.
Right, Zay. Something that you're not picking up on is that Simon Cowell never apologized for any of his opinions, and neither did I. Okay.
So you, Simon.
I told people why I didn't like their. No. I'm not Simon because I'm not just being hard, for the sake of it. I'm not saying Guillermo is either. I think you're wrong about Guillermo's commentary as well. But as far as my commentary goes, I just go on elements. I like this. I did not like this, and then you could take that and you could go and sharpen those skills because I want to give something that people could work on, right? Because they can go to all of their friends and people in their environment to get the reaction to the listen, to be like, I liked it or I didn't like it. But how many people can tell you what to work on?
I hear you, but can you tell your do-rag for me though?
That's a role that I'm trying to hit. No, I'm not trying to do-rag.
yeah, and hopefully that's what we can do. Listen, if you're coming on, you gotta have some tough skin. If it's not gonna sound good, it's gonna sound good. Gotta have some tough skin. The next song we're gonna get to, and I hope I said her name right. It's by a rapper named Shay Blue. All right, and this song, the name of this song is "How to Get Away with Murder."
Oh, I like that concept.
All right, how to get away with murder. First step, find some accomplices. Second step, make the kills as clean as possible. Third step, dispose of the bodies. Fourth step, leave no witness or evidence. Fifth step is how you get away with murder. That's the latest single from songwriter. She's an MC and songwriter, Shay Blue, off of her debut, The Check-In.
Hey.
All right. It features the flip mode legend, Raw Digger, and a Bronx artist, Connie Diamond. It was shot and directed by DDFRX, produced by Black Metaphor. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the video over here, and let's do it, man. This is Shay Blue, How to Get Away with Murder.
This beat is homicidal thoughts, it's murder how I premeditate. Off with they top, lyrically I decapitate. This rage cage inside is something that I just can't escape. It's innate, death to the gimmicks and fakes, the cynics and snakes. To make a killing for a living, a killing is what it takes. So be it, no enemy allies like Soviet. I'm crossing lines to put them in check. No Cold War threats, promise I'm undefeated. History gets repeated, time after time, they mind can't match mine. They just rhyme, I'm dropping nukes for every punchline. The mixtape is Hiroshima, the album gonna be Pearl Harbor. The booth's a concentration camp, I lure them in here just to slaughter. Fuck who offended, cause I meant it when I pinned it. Been solid like some dry cement. Might tell them what they wanna hear, just to get up out of there like verbal Kent, no evidence. I show you how to get away with murders.
These niggas start to trip, you know I'm finna slide. Put the clip inside the grip, or I could pick a side. Helicopters spotting bodies by the riverside. A phone call turn this whole shit into a genocide. I know my niggas ride debated, I'm solidified. 100 bitches fighting for the spot, but the shit is mine. Type of shit that's on my mental when I'm getting high. You ran off on a plug, ass nigga Billy getting by.
Head on a swivel like I'm Cyclops. My crew looking like the Night's Watch. Find yourself in a tight spot. Start profiling niggas like we white cops. And it might pop. Another day at the range, she a nice shot. Aim straight for that heart, now it's an icebox. I toe tag with a notepad. All of y'all can stay in y'all whole bag. I got that whole swag, got that Nas pop, that thought vocab. I'm a 70s hitter, growing that fro back. Ma Barker at her worst, Patty Hearst, America's most wanted when digger at a verse. All of y'all life works like my name Jay Dilla, and my body count higher than the Green River Killer. Around the world and back twice, you won't find a spitter iller. They ice thriller, but on the low niggas filler. You gotta love
These niggas start to trip, you know I'm finna slide. Put the clip inside the grip, or I could pick a side. Helicopters spotting bodies by the riverside. A phone call turn this whole shit into a genocide. I know my niggas ride debated, I'm solidified. 100 bitches fighting for the spot, but the shit is mine. Type of shit that's on my mental when I'm getting high. You ran off on a plug, ass niggas Billy getting by.
Again, that was Shay Blue, and the name of the track is How to Get Away with Murder, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to put in the YouTube chat a link to her latest album, EP, whatever it is, called The Check-In. So you can go check it out if you like. Check it out. All right, I just put it in the YouTube chat. And let me get to my man, Big Freezy. What's going on, man? How you feel about it?
What's up, man?
How you feel about the track?
I love it, man. I love it. 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 I loved it from beginning to end. I love how both artists got in a bag, trying not to be outdone. You know what I'm saying? You know, my girl Ra got a reputation that she got to uphold. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you can't let no new chick come in the game and take your spot. You know what I'm saying? You know, female rappers are catty like that. You know, so they feel like it can only be one great MC. So, you know what I'm saying? They got to come with their A game every time. You know, I love it. I love the violins. I love the orchestration of it. You know what I'm saying? I love that the song had a theme and they stuck to it. You know, they didn't say how to get away with murder and start talking about Jesus pieces. They stuck to the topic. You know what I'm saying? And they did their thing all the way through. We definitely got to add this to the playlist, in my opinion. And shout out to Jersey.
And I see Triborough X, who were the other two ladies rapping. The first lady is her album, it's her song Shay Blue. All right, it's her song, and then Connie Diamond is the other lady. So I think Connie Diamond was the middle rapper. Of course, Rod Digger, you know, she did her thing. You know who she is, and then Shay Blue. You know, she's the featured artist, Shay Blue. Yeah. Kind of give you a set it off feel, you know what I'm saying, with Queen Latifah and them girls, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Savvy?
Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I also enjoyed it. I loved it. I do wish it was a solo track, just so I could get a fully Shay Blue experience. That being said, she held her own, you know, on the track with clearly, you know, a legendary feature, and then just the concept of the song and video entirely, like all of that is how you get Savvy, you know what I mean, to come and watch a music video. So I enjoyed it. I want to hear some more. When I hit the link, I saw that it brought me back to High Caliber Music. So clearly they got something going on.
Yeah, that was High Caliber Music. Yep. As a matter of fact, she has a track I'm looking at her album right now. 11 tracks on the album. She has a track produced by Inf.
She has a track produced by Inf. I believe he's featured on the track. And there's a track with Imani on it, you know. So clearly they got some.
Yep, you got Imani.
Some traction.
Yep. There's a track with Imani on it. Yeah, there's a couple of tracks produced by Inf, and he's featured on one of the track.
Yeah. So they clearly got some momentum. They got something going on. They're doing well. They clearly know what lane they're in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tuned in now. You feel me? I wanna definitely see where that goes. That's dope. And I like the girl on the hook too.
You know the hard thing when you throw somebody like Rah Digga on the track, you know what I mean? It could overshadow you. You know what I'm saying? That's always tough. That's always tough. You know what I mean? It could overshadow you if you throw somebody like that on the track. You know, you got to be confident in yourself to say, you know what? You know, I'm good. I can rock with it. I mean, you know, you got to be confident to be able to do that.
I like the attitude in an artist that leads them to seeking out that challenge.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So, Isaiah, I'm coming to you, man. Let me know what you felt about it.
What's going on, son? You can hear me?
Yeah, I'm good. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely like the track. Really good. I like the feature with Rah Digga, the legendary Rah Digga. I always like a female that can spit, man. I always loved that. She could definitely rap. I would definitely listen to her again. Like I said, it was a good track. You know, if we're doing a score, I'd give it like 8.
Okay. All right.
I like the beat. The beat was hard too. I like the beat. The beat was hard.
Yeah, the beat was hard. And they kept with the whole thing. It was a good joint, man. Good joint.
And also too, Sim, I'm a big person when it comes to concepts on albums. Like I love I like that the murder thing she was doing. I think that's pretty cool. I like when artists have themes too, like themes for their albums. So I'm big on that. That's to me real true hip hop when you have a theme and a constant basis of the album, not just it's just the whole album's everywhere. So I like that she knows what she's doing. So that's really good.
Yeah. Okay. No doubt. Gammo. I think you got yourself muted, Gammo.
Your mic, Gammo.
Yeah.
So good and bad. First and foremost, I'm very disappointed that none of you guys picked up on the gloriousness of the beat. That's Prodigy's HNIC beat, which is a sample of Central Pay's Bella de Jour or something like that. I'm so disappointed you guys didn't point that out. And look, this beat, I think I first heard the song when I was in high school. I don't think it came out when I was in high school. It probably came out when I was in high school. But I first heard it when I was in high school.
I mean, it was all over, and it was all over the chat. If you looked in the chat, it was all over the chat.
Oh, MH pointed out, but I said it first, so don't want to take my glory. But I mean, what? It's tough.
Glory.
Freezy, you didn't know, we know you know Prodigy and everybody in the rap game, but
I don't know. I don't know Prodigy.
We know you do. We know. But the thing about it, one of my favorite beats, and it missed one of the important parts of the beat where it goes and then it goes it's such a mafioso beat to me, and it's like they didn't use some of the best parts of the beat. So is this my bias?
But they're gonna do, they gotta make. I mean, we just said the same thing about the dude using Biggie's hook, right? Like, you're gonna have to add something, make it yourself. I mean,
the beat versus you taking a whole chorus or whatever. So I'm saying this because I would have preferred just been like a mixtape thing where it's like, I'm gonna just rap on the Prodigy beat, because it took enough from it, but then it didn't take the best parts of it. And it's like, well, we know it's not your beat anyway, but when it comes to beats, you can rap on other people's beats if you just kind of rapping and whatever, jacking, beat jack, whatever it's called. I mean, if she sat here and tried to sound just like Rah Digga, I would be like, all right, come on, dude, come on. But I mean, she's a good rapper. I like to hear more just because, grimy chicks, that sound kind of appeals to me. I like the Foxy Browns. I like Old Little Kim. So I would like to hear more from her. I wish the song, her part more itself, I wish they would have made more of like a story to it. Like they're actually robbing like a bank or something like that, or something like that. Just because it would just be cool to hear chicks talking about robbing banks, and it's like, wow, it sounds much different from girls talking about The Curve of a Man's Peace and that stuff, like all these other clown rappers.
Oh my God.
No, I'm just, I like him.
Hey, I like Megan Thee Stallion because I know you talking about Megan. I like Megan. She can rap.
Yeah, Megan's corny. Yeah, I'm just saying, I like this song. I need to hear more of it, but when you use my beats like that, like one of my favorite beats, you gotta either just use the whole damn beat or you gotta chop it up in a way different way that's better than the original. And they didn't do that. So that's my only criticism. Man. That beat is rest in peace, Potter.
That was a lot, though.
Glorious.
That was only one criticism, but that was a lot.
Yeah. It can explain a lot. I'm not going to sit here and lie about me, no prodigy like you will, but I give my opinion. And look, and she'll be like, oh, I got you. But I didn't say.
All right.
Yo,
Gamma, you muted yourself. You muted yourself, man.
Gamma going so hard, he muted himself.
Yeah, you muted yourself.
Can we just take a moment to appreciate all of the women in the world who live this lifestyle of the ride or die, ready to roll with it chick, the chick that's gonna knock over the liquor store with you. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you want that kind of chick? Wait, why do you want that?
Oh, one at a time. One at a time.
I'm not condoning the action. I'm just saying the women who's cut from that cloth. Let's take a moment to appreciate these women for all of their glory and what they bring to the table.
Okay.
We'll take
a moment to appreciate them.
Listen, let's take a moment to appreciate the women that's cut from that cloth. No. Because we all had. Wait, okay, Isaiah, Zay. First of all, what you're doing right now is you're disrespecting every friend you had in school. Whenever a girl came at you wrong, you told the girl. We all had a friend in school. A girl came at you wrong, and you said, I have my homegirl right over there. She'll fight you. Okay. We need to take a moment to appreciate that woman, the fighting lady.
I feel you, man. No doubt. I feel you.
Simeon. Simeon. So let me tell you something about these dudes right here. They don't know about certain things that a woman can bring to the table outside of the traditional roles. Okay, I'm a progressive man.
What are you talking about?
Let me tell you something, Savvy. My mother is that fighting woman.
There you go.
All right. My mother is that fighting woman. No. Don't. I don't want to hear. Here we go. My mother is that woman. I'm telling you right.
Sim,
don't knock you upside the head,
bro. Sim. My mother.
Oh God! Here we go.
Was thugged out.
Sim, wait, hold on. Sim, hold on.
Go ahead.
Sim. So here's the difference. Get free. I mean, Savvy's talking about. This is what Savvy's. This is what Savvy said.
Don't put words in my mouth.
No, Savvy. I'm gonna tell you, Savvy. I'm gonna say what you said. I'm gonna say what you said. Shout out to the woman that robbed liquor stores. This is what Savvy said.
You did say that, Savvy. You did. You did say that. You did say that. You did say that.
I said that.
To help you get a felony. Let's go flip your 500 to 5,000, and you ain't gonna get the 5,000.
Listen, I said the ones that's cut from that cloth.
But let me tell you something. Savvy, listen. I think I feel what you're saying, but you did say that. You did say that, right?
Okay,
you did say that. But my mother was that thugged out. My mother was that thugged out. Like, I done seen my mother go down fighting so many times. You don't get it. You don't understand.
Yeah, that's different though, Sim. That's different.
No, I'm talking. My mom's not a joke.
Can we just say? Can we shout out?
For real?
Yeah, Sim. Can we just shout out?
Underrated lane.
Sim, can we just shout out the hard? This dude savvy, man. Can we just shout out the hard-working, great woman that I'd rather die with common sense? Can we get the ride or die with
no doubt about that either. Definitely.
My mother's a ride or die. My mother will fight anybody, but she also loves everybody.
No doubt. I mean, listen.
But Savvy talk about let's shout out to the woman that go to jail for 5 to 10 years.
Hey, all right, wait. Society can't discard those women. We need to empower them too.
Oh, Savvy, they gonna love.
We
They
need
gonna love
to
your
empower
ass,
them too. Okay. Okay.
Hey Sam, we know the dude that's writing those Big Bertha chicks.
This
in
is the
prison.
first
We know
scoop.
it's Savvy.
We know what the system does to people.
We know. Yo, Savvy's the one writing Big Bertha in jail, serving her 15 years. We know it's Savvy doing it.
I'm sorry.
Hey, Savvy, you got a pen pal chick. You got a pen pal chick, Savvy.
Yo.
You got a pen pal chick.
I get it.
You got a pen pal chick. You waiting for her to come home. I mean, you can admit it, man.
Hey, listen, I'm not making definitive statements. I'm an empathic guy. I thought we was on the stoop. We know what the system does to people. Okay, so we can empower all walks of life.
Savvy trying to get deep there and stop answering the question.
Nah. We's on the stoop. We stay deep, okay? All right?
Somebody check his
Let's stay deep
browser.
over here.
He's probably got prisongirls.com. Somebody check his browser.
Oh man. Oh man.
Mad cigarette burn.
Wow.
Wow.
I know Savvy got mad packs of cigarettes and ramen noodles. He be making a mean ass phone call.
I'm a survivor. Listen. I'm a survivor. I'm an inventive guy.
Oh man.
Take the bus upstate every weekend. Savvy be on the bus every weekend. $50 in commissary, ready to go.
Hey, listen. If I was in that situation, I would stay thorough.
Okay.
All right. I wouldn't flip. I would stay thorough. So guess what? These jokes is on brand. I'll take it.
That's how you know he got a real. That's how you know he got somebody serious. He in love with in prison. He's I'm taking all these shots for her because when Big Bertha come out, she gonna get burnt.
I'll be right here, baby.
She gonna. Oh man.
I'm Papoose Jr.
Y'all dudes wildin', man.
Papoose Jr.
Y'all dudes wild. Well, yo, man, I'm about to head up out of here, man. I don't know, Savvy. So anytime when I text Savvy, he's like, "Nah, I'm out of town tonight. I can't get on." That's what happened Saturday. He was upstate.
I wasn't upstate. I was on the expedition. That's all. You know what I mean? But I'm safe and sound. We here. We on the stoop. Hip hop.
No doubt. Well, yo, man, that was the last song of the night. Andrew, big shout out to Donald Cannon. He said, "Where is Andrew?" Andrew said he was coming back with a verse.
Andrew? Oh, Andrew.
Yeah.
What happened?
Isaiah, get your light out the camera.
I want to hear that burner. Huh? Andrew said it was not rocket science.
What'd you say, Freezy?
Hey, shout out to Isaiah Toothpick.
Oh Lord, it's gonna be
Isaiah Toothpick was the star of the show.
Wait, what happened?
Isaiah Toothpick was the star of the show. Your Toothpick was the star of the show tonight.
Oh,
your Toothpick got back every time all day. Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey, Freezy, I'll give you $100. Take that hat off.
Oh, here they go.
Just take the hat off, Freezy. Freezy, it's okay. Come home.
I'm gonna get that money.
Yo, Freezy.
I'm gonna get that money.
Hey, Freezy, come home, Freezy. Hey, listen, we got Freezy, aka Sway. We got Savvy, aka Papoose Jr., aka Big Bertha, Guillermo. We got the always mad kid, and
y'all tripping, man. Yo, we out of here, man.
This is the first time in 50 shows.
Shout out to Boots Hefner and shout out to the other dude, Roy.
Scram Carolina.
Yeah, no doubt. All the artists.
Get well, Patrick Ewing, baby. Get well, Patrick Ewing. We love you, baby.
Yeah, no doubt.
Rest in peace to Jerry.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring them guys down, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to them guys, and thank you guys for being here. And I want to give a shout out to everybody that dropped their music. Continue to bring your music. Look in the description of this video, and there's a link so that you can submit your music. All right, so we want to get your music on. Make sure that you submit your music tonight, tomorrow, whenever it is. Just make sure you get it in there. A couple of things I want to say to you. I'm putting a Discord link in the chat. One of our MH in the chat set up a Discord. So if people want to just go in there and talk music, talk hip hop, you can go into the Discord and talk. All right. If you share this out, please use the hashtag FrontStoopLive. All right, so I'm asking you to share it, especially the artist that's in the building. You know what I'm saying? If your music was played, go on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever you are. Use the hashtag Front Stoop Live. You can youtube.com/Front Stoop Live and hashtag Front Stoop Live. Put it in there. Send people here. Because the more people that come listen to this video, for those who have their music distributed correctly, the more people that listen to this video and watch this show, the more money the artist is going to get. Okay? So it's important, you know, we continue to have people listening and listening and listening. All of the artists that were on this show will get money if they have their music distributed properly. All right, which means it's on, you know, it's on Spotify and Tidal and all of those things. You know, YouTube will pick it up and then they send the money to the copyright, to the publisher. So make sure that you got your stuff. Make sure you got your stuff together. Make sure that you got your stuff right. All right. And, you know, you guys see the, going below me. That's them guys still having a conversation in the background. So, you know, they're still talking. All right. So, again, make sure that you jump on the Discord. All right. I will have links to every single artist that was on this show in the description so that you can go to their music and find their music and all that good stuff. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to think. There was something else that I thought I wanted to say to you, but I guess I forgot. Tomorrow night, I will be doing the Bounty Killer and Beanie Man versus battle. I'll be on that. All right, I'll be doing that live, so make sure you join me. It starts at 8 o'clock. I'll be on at 7:30. And I think that's everything else, man. I think that's everything. Front Stoop Live. Get on the Discord. The link is in the chat. And you know what? I'm going to take us out of here with... What am I going to take us out of here with? I think I'm going to take us out of here with... Where'd it go? With Inf. I'm going to take us out with Inf Headshot. That's what I'm taking us out with, ladies and gentlemen. And be peaceful, man. Make sure you share everything out on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your Twitter, Snapchat, everything else that's out there. All right? I'm out, man. It's Underground Radio. Peace.
Since Stillmatic, I've been at it. Headbangers call me Masha Thrasher. After the retweets, I'm at you. No treaties, yo CDs, I frisbee trashed them. Has been. Speak royalty when you say the name. And speak loyalty when you say the game. Trend hoppers follow whatever's next. When lyricism returns, all of you niggas dead. Might be on the rooftop getting bent. With a click, with a rent be expensive as shit. Might be with the kin, blowing pit. Or in the sticks with my hand gripped on the ass of a bad bitch. Bars, I own them, call me the warden. Bars, Rockers Island on top of 40-40. I'm more like Voorhees mixed with 50, Biggie and Chris Reeves. My 16s make history. Inf, the rest of y'all in last place. Respect mine, the punchlines will cash straight. Niggas fraud and use a rap as a cash chase. The roadblock, you pay tow for fix your face. It's beef? Great, I was hungry for steak. Might push your wig back like a front lace. Might kick your teeth in till you choke. Even my C+ lines are road niggas quote. You rap kids is hideous. I don't rap circles or rap perimeters. We in the big leagues, you can't sit with us. Even if you was 50 deep and there was 10 of us. Headshot. Holding a headboard, pillow with red spot. Body is misplaced, closet is empty and cremated in your booth. Your man's got. Headshot. Holding a headboard, pillow with red spot. Rooftop like I'm bringing 88 back. 98 ski goggles with a wave cap. Informatic, I've been at it. Like adolescents in school, this nigga acting. Y'all been rapping for a long time, huh? But follow my waves and cleaning up, following up. I slaughtered and drink holy water. Murder, kill, burn your will in that order. I'ma show you what a real one bout. He jazzy till I toss his ass out of the house. say my name. Future Hall of Fame. News 11 alert. You and your homies slain. Y'all about dough when y'all don't get it. Only time you flash is if you was photogenic. Only time you rap is during birthdays and Christmas. Kwanzaa, Ramadan, you holiday spitters. I'm a combo of Kiss, Luch, and Holiday nigga. Don't get mad at the system, you was born to be a victim. Headshot, headshot. Hole in the headboard, pillar with red spot. Body is misplaced.